Hey, what's going on, guys? Steely Trobo here, and we are back with some more Sky Factory 3. So today is gonna be a weird day. We have a little bit of a mix of things, but today marks the beginning of something that was promised a long time ago now, which I didn't expect it to be quite this long of a time ago. But relative to the base, still pretty young. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that it's still pretty young compared to some other things. But yeah, definitely has been a long time in coming. But today is the day that we're finally gonna embark on the adventure known as Tinker's Construct. Now, for those of you who have absolutely no clue why I'm making like this over dramatic version of like, oh, it's Tinker's Construct, it's the end of times. It's because of the fact that Tinker's Construct is one of those things that I am kind of known for not really doing very well. Like, I kind of just don't do it really. It takes a while. It's not a quick thing. It definitely does take me a while to warm up to it. But yeah, no, we're here. I'm down, and we're gonna get this thing done. So let me go ahead, learn all the different components for making grout this way. If you have absolutely zero, oops, okay. Okay, so if you guys have no idea about Tinker's Construct, this is going to be, and of course this is new Tinker's Construct, but this is going to be the way that you can make some like custom weapons and stuff like that. It's going to be a very different thing. It's going to be a very different mod, just because of the fact that this is going to allow you to it has a big smeltery, and then you can put different alloys together in there. You can also just melt whatever you want into there, and it's going to let you craft like custom tools and stuff like that. They're kind of cool. Admittedly, I'm not super sure how useful some of that stuff's going to be, in terms of the tools especially, but it historically is a fairly important one to have. I just don't know how it ends up playing out with everything else, but we'll see. Oh, and we already have a clay one, so rip. All right, you are already worthless. Okay, so let's go ahead, put in gravel and clay are kind of different. Grout is its own thing. Grout needs to have its own house. All right, grout, you can live here now. You now live in here. All right, so we now have grout. Grout is gonna be the building blocks of these things, seared bricks. Seared bricks are gonna allow us to build up the Tinker's Construct stuff. So this will be also relatively important, and we do want to make sure that we do take care of that in the right way. So let me go ahead, take said grout, and then let me, I guess furnace would be the right one to do. So let's go ahead, do the furnace little shindig, and let me see here. So that would go under, I'm still getting used to where everything is, and it's going to take me a little while longer before I really get it. But all right, so there we go with some seared bricks. Now that's not really the end of the road there. I do want them to actually properly make for me a couple of different things here, because seared bricks, you can make like the smeltery controller and the smeltery drain. I don't necessarily know if it's worthwhile automating making the smeltery controller. It's kind of a waste of a pattern slot, and it's not really all that important. However, there are some things that are definitely worth my time. So this seared gauge, seared windows, these things are going to retain the lava and stuff that we use to heat the thing, which will definitely save. They'll save us some time. Let's put it that way. It will definitely save us some time. So let's go ahead and make one of those. I also want to make sure that we have in our little box of assorted goodies this thing, and that's just going to be kind of like the general building blocks for Tinker's Construct. We debatably should do a smeltery drains, like learn them. I don't know. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. We don't usually need that many of them, so I'm going to go ahead and abstain from that for right now. Casting basin, this is going to be another one of those things that, again, I don't think that we're going to need that many of them, so I'm not too terribly worried. I have no idea what that is. Tinker tank controller. Yeah, I don't know what that. Okay, whatever. I guess we're gonna play around with some Tinker's Construct stuff today, because I literally just don't know what that is. All right, so now that we have these patterns here and we're kind of good to go in that regard, let me go ahead and throw them in somewhere. These are definitely gonna have to be kind of on their own. All right, so let me make some seared bricks, because we're gonna need a lot of these. And we're just gonna put that order in, right? We're just going to go ahead and, I don't know why I'm doing it this way. We're just gonna go ahead and just let this kind of do its own thing, because we're gonna need quite a bit of these, and we'll just kind of YOLO the heck out of it. Now I've left the I've left the game running overnight and stuff. So we have a little bit more resources stockpiled from our essences and junk like that, and so that should all be well underway. I don't know if we did. Oh crap! Okay. No machine found. Oh, I never hooked up a. Wait, no. Didn't we hook up a furnace? No, we never hooked up a furnace. No, we did. Okay. What? Wait a minute. Am I? What? What? Okay. Well, color me confused, because I am definitely confused now. Why are you being all emo about this, guys? Come on. Question mark? Okay. Like, we used to what? Yeah, what? I am so confused right now. Hey, this should work. Why is it? What is happening here? Okay, hold on. I don't even have grout, do I? Oh, I do have grout. Wow, I have a decent chunk of grout, actually. Why are you not going in? Oh, duh. I didn't put it. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Dumb and dumb. 4012 thing for Twitch Prime sub. I know. I did a dumb. I know. My brain is not all here. All right, listen. You guys know this. I am not necessarily the smartest goatfish in the goats. All right, I'm just of the goat folk. I am not the smartest of them, because I am not a goat. Now what the heck did I do wrong here? Did I wait? Choco, are you being an idiot? Hold on. Wait, everything stop. All right. Seared bricks. Just prove that you can make some for now. Okay, that worked. All right, we're good. I don't know what that was about, but that was weird. I guess it was part of the old recipe and whatever, so it just is like, I don't know what to do with this. All right, so we're good. We're in good shape now. We're okay. So seared bricks, and people have been telling me it's like Control Shift left click. Oh yes, that does indeed work. All right, awesome. So I don't know. Let's 1280, right? We'll just have an extra bit there. All right, so that's gonna go ahead and craft up for us, and we'll have a decent number of seared bricks for our effort there. I will avoid making them all into seared bricks just yet. Like not these seared bricks, but like the seared, I don't know, brick block. But we're gonna go ahead and wait on that whole thing just for a little while, because I think I'm gonna go ahead and, quote unquote, tinker with it a little bit. So we'll see. Oh, the puns. Dear me, dear my. All right. So let's go ahead. We do have this down here, and the exporter that's like, it's my time to shine, boss. All right, and that's now out of the way. And all right, so we have this thing here. I'm actually gonna leave this one be. I'm gonna make a new builder block. And the only reason why I'm going to do so is because I think we're going to have to revisit this area in general again. And I don't really want to mess with it too terribly much. And I don't really feel like screwing that up. So we'll go ahead and not mess with that a whole terrible lot. So I need to make, lordy. All right, I need to make a nope. I'm going to need to make, nope. What is this thing called? What are you called again? You're called a builder block. Okay. The memory span of a goldfish. So builder block. We're going to be acquiring some of these in order to make the new areas for them. And apparently I cannot make these things. Okay, so I'm going to need a machine frame and all this. Man. Oh no. All right, crafting monitor. How are we doing? We have a lot more to go. All right. Can it make the builder? If I put this in production, does it have the ability to make it with that going? Oh, it did. Wait, it did it. Yes. Independent process. All right, cool. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this glowing glass over there for just the tot second here. All right, and then I need. Ooh, actually, I need to also make a shape card, if you would be so kind. Okay, I need to make another one. Can you make me another one? Yes, you can. Awesome. All right. I just have random shape cards in my inventory. Not like that's ever ended poorly. All right, so shape card, and then we have this new one. All right, cool. So we now have a builder block. We have a shape card. I don't recall. Okay, it does require redstone power. So I will also be requiring the services of a flux point. So I can get power to the darn thing. But let's go ahead and look up flux point. Very good. And we will also presumably need to make a lever. Whatever. Lever. Let's go ahead and make one of these. Could you imagine if we couldn't do this? Could you imagine? Oh, God. All right. Dying. Okay. All right. Now I'm only half dead. Let's see here. So this thing right now is currently at 51 wide. I need to get this thing to be... Actually, it needs to be a fair deal bigger. So it needs to be around 67-ish. So we need this to be 67. I don't want this to be a box. Boxes are bad. I do not want it to be solid because that will also be bad. All right, so 67. I want it to be one high because it's just going to be a little road. And that is all looking good and dandy. So that looks fine by me. And I'm going to go ahead, just move this out right here real quick. And take this shape card out, insert the new shape card. This is indeed the new shape card. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the preview just to make sure that this all looks good, fine, and dandy. And I see absolutely nothing. Great. All right, 10 out of 10. Would make not what I want again. No, what? Do I have to flick that again? I don't think so. Alright, well, I am definitely a little bit confused. It should have previewed. Where is my preview at, man? Shape card cylinder. Yeah, that should be right. Okay. That is going to be odd. Yeah, it should be like right around there. How peculiar. All right. So I mean, I guess we can just start YOLOing it and just start building stuff and see what happens. Let's try it that way. Let's try it the way that could potentially cause a whole lot of issues. It'll be fine, guys. All right, so I need to make, oh Lord, I need to make so much glowstone here. And that chisel's gonna be absolutely rip. All right, glowstone dust. Good. And then we're just gonna dump that glowstone dust into there, make some proper glowstone out of it. just run that through. Okay. That is not even close to being enough to what we need, but that's all right. All right, so let me just go ahead, pull this out. Actually, so I think this is one of those things where it can just be run in parallel because this is just slapping things together and it'll be fine. So let's go ahead and say I'm going to need like, I don't know, 640 of this, just whatever. And we'll let that run for a while. This should craft on its own, it should be a-okay. All right, so let me go ahead, chisel first off, and it needs to be mosaic, right? So this bad boy, chisel the absolute heck out of that. Whoops, hello? Oh, I didn't chisel all. All right, now let's put that in there, and let's see. Oh, wait, is it because I didn't technically install the module? Is that why? Is it very picky about that? No, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, you know what? Ah. Hold on. Methinks a thought. Hold on. Is it because it's a cylinder? Does it have to be... No, a cylinder should work. I wonder why... that doesn't seem to want to be friends. I don't understand. Did it... Dear God, please don't tell me it broke after a patch. Oh no. No. Maybe it's like a maximum size type issue. Hold on, let's see if this... Okay. This is actually a really bad example. Let's see if it is a size issue. Maybe if I downgrade this to, I don't know, let's say 59. And we do this at 59 as well. Let's just see if that happens to give us the preview. Nope, doesn't give me the preview. What am I doing wrong here? We put in the shape card. I don't think. Like, it's not even trying to do it. I don't understand. All right, so so we have one idea that maybe has to be connected to things. Okay, so let's hypothetically, let's take the cylinder out, and I'm just going to change it to something ridiculous, like, let's say, I don't know, 11, and I'm going to make that thing into like a 15 high structure. I'm just going to install that, and let's just see if this one takes. Okay, that one took. Okay, so it's not broken. It just really does not like what I suggested, is what it is. Hold on, I need to put you back in there because you clearly are being strange. All right, so it does work. It just doesn't like the dimensions I'm giving it, I guess. So I guess it is. Maybe it is just too big. That's what it is. All right. This is a conundrum. I did not think this would be a problem. So what are my dimensions for this right now? It's 51. If it's 51, then I can go down to 66, perhaps. I'm pretty certain it can go larger than this, so I'm kind of Wondering why it's being a little derposaurus about it. Is it perhaps that the height is a problem? Is that what's going on here? Is it just not playing nice because it doesn't like the... We use this though, right? Like we literally just did this not too long ago. Oh! I don't want to talk about it, guys. I don't want to talk about it, guys. All right, listen here. We don't need to talk about this. We don't have to talk about that I'm an idiot, all right? We can just leave it be. No one needs to know. With this whole thing never happened, all right? It never happened, guys. We're fine. It just nothing occurred here, all right? Let's just move on with our lives and just this never happened. It's not that I got my dimensions wrong, because that would be a stupid mistake, and I don't make stupid mistakes. I make great mistakes. Dadgummit, I hate myself right now. I'm like sitting here scratching my head like, why the heck isn't it work? Oh, for crying out loud. Is that still not? What the heck are my dimensions for this thing? Okay. This is what you get when you don't write down your dimensions, and you get really, really confused. Let's just make it 111. If it's bigger than this, then there's just no hope for the world. Okay, so there we go. Wow, this thing's massive. I didn't realize how big this thing was. Geez Louise, this thing is huge. All right, so let's go ahead, take this shape card. Whoops. Turn the preview off first. All right, so let's go ahead and take the shape card out. Dang, this thing is gigantic. So probably something like 135 would be the right dimension for this, for the outer ring, something like that. So let's go ahead, install the shape card, and now let's see the preview. And now we should have a nice little ring around the base. Yes, okay, cool. All right, awesome. Awesome, jossum. And things are all looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Alrighty, and now that that's all good and all shapely. No, whoops, I keep on forgetting to do this. Alright, so now that that's all gone, I'm going to go ahead and reinstall that card. And then we're going to have to go down. I went the wrong way. So let's go ahead, go down, 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 the ring of fire. And let me go ahead, just break that little thing right there. And tiny dadgum you. Curse you! We need to put the builder there. We don't really need to put that builder there. And let's go ahead and put the shape card into here. And then so if we preview it, it should make this nice little ring around here. And it should, yeah, it is one higher. So I actually am going to need to do a little manipulation here. So I'm going to need this to actually go to -1. Right, okay, yeah. So -1 should be correct. All right, so we're going to put this at -1. Now I should preview it, and it should be perfectly good. I do have glowing glass, so I can, fix this up and whatever. So I'm currently, let's see, I am blue. All right. I am now standing at about 4. If I go out here, I should be at 4 when I just plop myself down. Perfect. Okay, good. So that is the correct height. Awesome. Alrighty, and then I just need to go grab my chest, and then we can start construction on this bad boy. I don't remember how many it said I needed, but we're going to need quite a bit anyway, because I don't really want to make the whole thing by hand. By hand sounds like a terrible, terrible thing. And actually, since we're already back, and I know for a fact it's already crafted all the glowstone, let's go ahead and just take some of these lovely things of glowstone here. I guess I'll throw these little tiny bits of glowstone in as well. Why not? All right, and then we'll just run over, drop down, Oh. I hate how forgetful I am. I don't understand. It's like, I think I'm at like an unusual level of forgetful. It's like, should I be concerned? Is this like a medical condition? Like, should I be worried? Like, am I gonna die? Like, should I be concerned? Actually, now that I think about this, I shouldn't have broken that stupid builder block. I should have just done exactly what I said I was gonna do. But, oh well. Yeah, that was not the smartest decision I've ever made. That's for darn sure. All right, so slap that down there. Let's get the eye chisel out. I do want to make all of you into these lovely panels. And then we're just gonna move everything over there. With the exception of this little 26, I'm gonna hold on to that just for a hot second here. And I guess we'll break this down as well. Drop a flux point right next to this bad boy. Put this onto the main line, so it's gonna get some power. Good. And we're gonna install the shape card in there, which it already is. So at this point, all I need to do is add a lever, and then we can just flick the switch, and we should be good to go. I don't need an exporter, so yeah, we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and start this whole thing off. There it goes. Off to the races. All right, cool. So it has finished that round. We actually have a fair bit left. That's good. So I'm going to take the shape card out again. And now this should be the part that like makes me feel all happy and fuzzy inside, is I should be able to do this. Reinstall it. And then that should thicken the whole thing. Or it's going to do absolutely nothing. Okay. Question mark? Oh, it did. It did. Okay, it did expand the ring. It just doesn't look like it. Okay. I'm just like, it didn't seem to do anything. All right. And then one more. I think we have to do this 5 times. But it's a heck of a lot better than me doing it myself. Let me tell you that right now. Okay, there it goes. Oh, it's making like a weird little thing because it's not, I guess it's not perfect because I do technically skip 1. All right, so let me go out there. Let's go inspect it. All right, so we're currently at 3 wide. That's actually what I wanted for this. So I guess I just have to go 1 inward and then that should be good. So I guess you do have to go up by 1. For some reason, I thought that you would only have to go in by... You'd have to go up by 2, right? Because it makes sense that the diameter 1 radius increase would be 2. So I don't know. That made sense to me. I guess I don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, I guess if there is an option to do the in-between, you should do the in-between. I suppose that's true. Okay, and those gaps should be filling in. Or just not. Alright, whatever. You know, that's fine. That's fine, game. I didn't even want it to be filled in. Whatever. I don't care about your stupid, cool features, you butt. Alright. Maybe 136? Maybe that's the magic number? Please fill in. Crap. Okay. I have no idea why that's not filling in. It should make a perfect circle. Oh. Well, Choco, it might have something to do with the fact that you ran out of glowstone. That could entirely be the reason why I didn't actually finish building. I was sitting here being like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's gonna, what? It should be completing everything I'm telling it to complete, but it's just sitting here being a little butt. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna make like a ludicrous amount of this stuff. All right, good luck. Best of luck, friends. I wish you the best. The time of your life, and I never felt this way before. All right, and then that's gonna do its thing. I'm gonna just start withdrawing a handful of stacks here. I think we may not even need all that much. Let's give it a go with what we have right here. Mosaic, chisel all, And let's go let's pop down there. If we're lacking, then we can just always obviously come back up, and there'll be more waiting for us. So let's just go ahead. Oh dearie me. All right. Well, what was the verdict of this? Okay, so it looks like that was fine. So now I need to. I think we need to do 138. This is what I get for not having checked. I should have checked. You see that one gap on the right side? I'm triggered. I am triggered. Okay, so we definitely have the resources we need for it. And it's just a question of filling that one in. So let's go ahead, fill in the 139 slot again. Well, it definitely added something just now. I saw something get added in. Okay, we're flush. Is that true for every? No. They're just random gaps. I don't know which one it is. This is the worst. Oh no. This is like the worst nightmare situation because you're just like, I have to go through each number again and just really, really hope that one of these numbers is what I'm lacking. Let it run through. See if there's anything that's missing. Nope, it's not this. 137 perhaps? Maybe we just never completed one of them. Here, I'm just gonna make one giant stack of them so I'll know exactly when it pulls from that number, rather than kind of having to do some weird guesswork and stuff. All right, there we go. Run that through. Nothing at 136 either. I think 135 was our inner bit, so wait, oh, did it fill it in? No, it did not. Unless that's true for all the sides, which it's not. Well, we did 138, 137, 136, 135. What was the inner limit? Wasn't 135 the inner limit? Wasn't this the original number? Yeah, 135. I wonder. This is driving me crazy. I don't know why it's not filling it in. It was the lowest number we did was 135, I'm pretty sure, and then it should be like 135 was the lowest, and the highest would be, I don't know. This is weirding me out. Okay, whatever. You know what? We're doing this the old-fashioned way because I have no freaking clue why it's not filling in. I know for a fact it should be filling in. I must have skipped. I just must be skipping the same number like 1,000 times over, and I just don't realize it. But yeah, I am confused. I am definitely of the confused nature at the moment. Like, if I was a Pokemon, I would have a confused nature. Because I have no idea why that didn't take. Okay. What weirds me out is that I have a chance that I'll accidentally botch one of these, and it's not going to be perfectly shaped. Which would be extremely unfortunate. It was one of the inner ones too. It's like random. I just don't know which one is which. Oh well, whatever. I mean, it looks, well, except for that random blemish there, but like, it looks like it's good. It looks like it's a perfect circle. It doesn't look like it's well, perfect. A Minecraft perfect circle. It does look to be the case that is actually correct. So I'm pretty good with that, I guess. Yeah, I guess that works. I don't know, seems kind of odd to me, but you know, whatever works, works. All right, so now begins the actual easy-ish part. I need to, number one, find my little entryway in. And then I need to go ahead and take the cylinder card. Throw that into there. And then let's do a solid cylinder. And then we're just going to also leave this at 135. And then that's going to be solid. And that's going to, you have to remember, it's not going to run over anything that we currently have, right? It's only going to replace things that don't exist yet. So the glass will be left as is, but it's just going to cover this all with ground. I actually thought about this, right? So these blocks, as silly as it sounds, these are actually considered to be solid blocks, right? I could, place things on them. I can do all manner of nonsense with them. The only problem is that if I right click on them, they'll explode and they'll never come back. I can certainly do it so I can refresh it and whatever, but I did think about maybe using this as like a building component, because it does look pretty cool. Like that looks pretty cool. It does look like it's just like a whole ring of just like really, really nice cyan glass. Like it looks good, but I think we're not gonna do that. But I wanted to acknowledge in case some people were like, hey Choco, why don't you use this dope like preview thing? Because it does look cool. I do think it looks nice, but we're not gonna do that. Even though now I'm starting to be like, well, maybe I can do that. You never know. All right. Well, anyways, let's come off of that and let's get focused to brass tacks here. So I need to make a whole heck of a lot more stone. So let's go ahead, convert you, make a whole buttload of you. And actually, there's a pattern that I'm surprised I didn't make. I don't think I made it. I just never did. Okay, weird. But yeah, stone bricks. Of all the things that I really, really probably should have been like, this is one of those core building blocks I'm definitely going to be needing quite a few of. I'm surprised that building like these stone bricks didn't come into the conversation. I feel kind of bad. Like it's just one of those ones where it's just typically you just need a whole bunch of them. So I don't know how this somehow managed to like evade me in terms of slipping under the radar, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Oh Lord, Mother Mercy, I need to figure out what number of blocks I need for this thing. I certainly don't want to play guesswork with this. There's a lot that I need to put in here. Oh, it even tells you what the max area is. Interesting. I didn't know that. All right, so if I look at the shape card, give it a good old right click, I'm going to need 14,256? Right. Okay. I need a lot of them. I guess what I'm gonna need to do here is, okay, refined storage. There is a way for me to make it wirelessly connect. I guess it's the network. I was not prepared to do this today, obviously. I guess you connect controllers together. I guess that would be the way that works. Okay, well, I'm not really too confident about doing that just yet because I don't stand prepared to do it. So here's what we're gonna do instead. I'm going to go ahead and take one ender chest here, and we're just gonna kind of do a cheap solution to this whole thing, and we're just gonna use an ender chest export to take care of us for the time being. And then we do have to eventually make like a proper system for it. But for right this particular second, I don't think it's necessary. But eventually I shall have to do so. But thankfully that is not now. Very, very thankfully it is not now. Mercifully it is not now. All right, so let me go ahead, throw this little exporter nerd down. Okay. And then I'm going to require you. Now, stone brick, here's the trick, right? I don't know how this is gonna work. I don't know if you can chisel. I feel like you should be able to. I don't know if you can chisel stone brick in there. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know if you can do that. So encased bricks is what I want. Ooh, actually, Zag might be kind of cool looking. Zag actually might look pretty darn cool. Renos. Ooh, trodden brick might look good. Has a nice smooth look to it. Let's do trodden brick, actually. That looks pretty cool. Let's see. Actually, I have no idea. I have no idea what the answer to this question is. I'd be curious to see what the actual answer is. So if I want to make trodden brick, do you understand how to do that? I don't know the answer to this question. Trodden? Oh, okay. Well, that works. I guess it would be chiseled stone. Pattern encoder? Huh. Really? Okay. Apparently this was going to require mossy stone for some reason. That is weird. That is some bizarre stuff. Well, actually, hold on. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Is there a function of the chisel where I can just... No, there is not. Okay. Feels bad. Okay, so what we're going to do here is this. I'm going to go ahead, take this crafting grid. Alright, this is going to be weird. I'm not entirely sure how we're going to make this work. Okay, so... Let's go ahead and I guess just rip them out. I think we just have to do this manually. Because I don't think the mossy thing is really that great of a solution. Right? Because it's like... Yeah, because it will not work with that, but the processing pattern one will work. I don't know. I don't understand how that works. That's just that I don't trust it. I really don't trust this thing to act the way that I want it to. So we're just gonna go ahead and pretend that that's just out of the cards, because that's almost certainly gonna end in heartbreak. All right, so let's go ahead, throw a whole bunch of those in, and I'm gonna throw this exporter into here. We'll do a stack upgrade, and there it goes, doing its own thing, happily moving along. Very, very good. And then I'm going to need to take one random one down here that is currently doing absolutely nothing, because I did empty it out, and move that down. We will do some stuff with the seed reprocessor, by the way. I know some people are going to be like, well, what about the processors, Choco? I will get to that point eventually, just not right yet. For right this particular second, I'm not going to worry about it. All right, I don't know if this will act as like a proper inventory. But I suppose we'll see. Yep, that definitely is acting as a proper inventory. Ah! I might not have thought that through. Yeah, okay, so we need daylight to come before we do literally anything at all. Oh, golly. All right, so yeah, we need daylight. We need daylight very, very badly. Oh, criminy. All right. Guess we'll throw that into there. Throw that into there. I need to keep the food on me, you know? Like, I'm not a savage. All right, we'll just do this. Do a little bit of that. Throw this over here. All right, and then let's just help ourselves to some more of these stone bricks. Oh, we have an investment. We got here Mona Villain invested $20 and said, looking clean and fresh today. Nice haircut. Thanks, fam. Appreciate it. I actually go to this interesting shop where it's this nice Korean lady named Stella who does an amazing job. And my mother liked her so much that she was like, if you don't get your hair cut by her, you're gonna get killed. And I'm like, what? It was one of those very veiled threats that she just kind of snuck under the radar. I was just like, wait, what was that last bit there? She's like, nothing. All right, bye. Mothers can be scary sometimes. All right, and then let's go ahead and make a whole bunch of this. That is some truly silly nonsense that does not... I feel like chisel, like that would be one of the main things that people would want to automate, you know? I mean, it's filling in. It's filling in quite nicely, so, you know, can't be all that mad. Not necessarily the happiest with it, but hey, I can't be that mad about it. All right, we're gonna have to craft a lot more. we're gonna have to craft a ludicrous amount more. So let's call it a day and say 64,000. Nope, not even close. I was like, maybe, I don't know, it's possible. So maybe 12,800. That should be something that's very much doable. We'll let that run for a while. And okay, looking swaggerific. And chisel all. Ooh, this chisel is on its way out. It is gonna be it's gonna be gone. Thankfully, it is chunking it a fair bit. Yeah, it is doing a fair bit of damage each time I do that, so that's worth something. Stone brick. Okay. It was bound to happen. I know, guys, but it doesn't change the fact that it sucks when it happens. Alright, I need to make another eye chisel. Okay, I can make a diamond chisel, and I just need to make this. Alright, an eye chisel is then made mine. Okay, and then we just need to make the rest of these into the trodden. There we go, trodden blick bricks. Alright, trodden bricks. Loop. What? Oh, it climbed up the the spider climbed up the glass and died. Awkward. Alright. Alright, so there is that going. I just need to do that like maybe a handful more times. I can't have that many more left. It's probably going to be this one will be the last session of this that we have to go through. But hey, a heck of a lot better than me having to go down there and do it myself. Am I right? Oh, actually, you know what? We might need to do one more. Like, it's just... Think about how much work that saves me. Yeah, we need to do one more. It's actually kind of crazy to think about, like how much work just this one thing does for me. It's kind of mind-blowing. All right, so I'm not entirely sure why this one decided to be like super all hoity-toity about being its own stone bricks. I legitimately have zero idea why I decided to do that. What? Why are these stone bricks like rebels? Like what? Okay. Apparently these stone bricks have been like traumatized by what's happened here. All right, and there we go. Now that's all filled in. So obviously, clearly we're gonna have some issues when it comes to moving around down there without having a tremendous amount of issues with lighting. So we're gonna go back to the glowstone. We definitely do need to get more glowstone mosaic in here. And what we're going to do here is we're going to use this, but we're going to go back and use the same exact method to try and get it to be a little bit cleaner in terms of how this is all going to look, and it should work a little bit better. I'm going to throw this away here. I don't know why this stone brick is super duper weird. Oh gosh, I have so many. Okay, I'm guessing that's all just super spawnable area. Yeah, that's just pure darkness. Okay. Dadgummit, I hate that so much. It's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be fine. Totally not losing it. All right, so I'm gonna go leave the chunk by a whole lot of it. Okay. Then I'm gonna come back. All right. And there we are. Man, it's that ring. It's this ring of dirt and stuff that's really messing with me. Well. Yeah, I don't know why an arrow was shot, but fine, I guess. Oh, dear God. Also, hello, random lava mob. But dear mother of goatfish, this is going to be... I did not think this through. Okay, yeah. Plan B. That's actually way more than I bargained for. We're going to have to run through this thing with torches and just kind of hope for the best here. I don't know if they're like super special torches that light up the world of everything. Animated torch, tiki torch, a sneaky torch. I don't know sneaky torches. Mega torch. Yes. Unlit mega torch. I don't understand that. Okay, I want to make you. You are insanely expensive. What? Nah, man. I'm just going to use regular torches. What the heck? Are you crazy? Game's just like, hey, would you like to freaking have 3 bajillion things spent? I'm like, no, not really. Would like to not have my life savings thrown away into this whole thing. Like, good lord. Alright. Torches. I need more. I need way more torches. So let's go ahead, grab some of those. And I mean, can you? Okay, I was about to say, I don't think you can chisel that into anything, so I'm kind of wondering what you can chisel that into. Chiseled these back to regular stone bricks, so I can use them for other things and other purposes. And then we're just going to run through it with this for the time being. All right, so Operation Torch, and hopefully not boom boom everything. If I do cause a crater, it actually, even if it were to... That's wrong. That's just wrong. That ain't right, guys. That ain't right. Guys, that's a baby villager. Why are you making baby villagers all spooky and evil? Also, are we seriously in a slime chunk? Did that for real happen? Wait. Ow. No! Don't you do it. I know I said it didn't matter, but it doesn't mean I want it to happen. Well... Great, guys. Just great. Just lovely. Great, guys. Bunch of buttheads. Causing problems. Can't live in peace and dead. What the fudge? I am also doing this at night, which was also probably not the smartest decision. Just trying to light up your world. Oh my, mamma mia pizzeria. Oh. Please don't do this to me. I've made so many mistakes. Alright. I'm really looking just for the super spooky red zone areas. Red zone is super duper bad. Feels bad. Poisoned. Ow. Feels super bad. Do not like. Would not get poisoned ever again. Prefer not to be poisoned ever again. Not worth a charm though, Kappa. Oh, speaking of which, we need to do charms still, hey. I completely forgot about that, but yeah, we still definitely have to do charms. I completely forgot. One of many things Choco has forgotten on Sky Factory. One of the very, very many things. Okay, looking for those red X's. Those are the real bad ones. I don't know what they're doing, but there's like a civil war going on here. Like you thought freaking Marvel's Civil War was something spooky. This is way worse. But Minecraft mobs can't even get along. You know things are getting real bad. The neighborhood's gone to crap. Okay. I saw one red X over there. Saw one. What are you? Is that like a stealth spider? Is that what's going on? Is that what that is? Oh my goodness, it's raining. It's miserable. Where's that? There's one dadgum red. Oh, there's another one. Quickly zoom. Can't touch this. Can't touch this. My music hits me. It's so hard. It makes me say, oh my lord. Alright, we doing good. Alright. This should be entirely sufficient. Alright, so I'm going to sleep away the night. And then we're going to come back. There should be enough light to at least let us get started with glowstone. And I should just start being able to break away like random chunks of it. And, well, not random, but I should be able to start breaking away chunks of it. And that should be a-okay. So let's go ahead and sleep away the night. And we should be good. We should be fine. Okay, so it is now day. We're going to start heading towards the resource base. Okay, and that should be good. Alright, and then we're going to run all the way back. Oh, run by fly. We're going to fly all the way back. And there we go. We have ourselves more or less a clean slate. Just have a couple of little buggers. Okay, you apparently have like the largest... Okay, for real? Am I being bullied by a ghost? Am I being haunted? It's not showing up on the map either. I'm gonna say that we're being haunted. It's probably not the most rational decision, or conclusion rather, but it certainly seems like I'm being haunted. That was, yeah, that was definitely on the weird side of things. What? What is happening? What is going on here? Hello? Like, legitsies, what the heck just happened? And it stopped again. Like, what? What manner of witchcraft is this? Also, my AIoT has seen better days. Okay. I have no idea what that was about. Alright, so, and it just occurred to me, I never actually explained to you guys what this is all about. After I do this lighting though, we are going to have to call it a day because we are getting overtime right now. But, so the game plan is that I'm going to keep on plugging away with this, right? After, and I will complete at least getting the lighting done so we don't have to worry about working in a spooky condition. But the game plan is, this will end up being our smeltery area. So it's going to kind of be like the center is, you know, like whatever, and the outside on this little bit here, it's supposed to be a little bit darker-ish. It's definitely meant to be a little bit less pretty. It's not supposed to be visually as appealing. I think that'll add like a nice little thing here because we can't have everything looking super good, you know? Like if it's looking too good, then it ain't right. It ain't cool. Whoop. It ain't cool. Alright, so we're just gonna plop on along. Can we not? Can you guys not? I know your dad. Petey would not condone this behavior. I know a man. He wears a suit. Alright. I can't believe I found a slime chunk. Of all the times I don't want to find a slime chunk, this is one of them. Like, come on. Can you guys not? Like, seriously, can you guys just not? Come on, off the edge. I got all day. Alright. If only the builder's wand allowed you to delete rows of blocks. Oh, that would be dope. That would be awesome. Yeah, mega torches are all fine and everything. I'm just going to use the glowstone because we've been using the glowstone as our pathway. Another interesting / nice thing about glowstone is that since it doesn't show up on the minimap, right? So it gives a little bit of a cleaner representation on the minimap as well. Because we could technically use something else, right? Like we could, it may seem kind of excessive because it is, but we could do other things that I think are able to provide light, but also will show like the visual representation on the map. I just don't feel like that's necessary. So we're kind of just going with this approach for now. Okay, we're just gonna make a pit large enough for you. Nope, 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 nope. Wow, if only I had a scythe from Tinker's Construct. This would not be as big of a problem. Come on, little ones. I feel like I just played some kind of puzzle game. I just made the right piece go through the right shape. I might or might not be describing a game meant for like 8-year-olds. But hey, You know what? Some of those games are hard, man. It's like, you know, there's a square hole, and then the only piece available to you was like a triangle, and then it was weird. It was weird, man. All right, it was complicated. Don't act like you didn't have those moments when you were little / older / my age, Kappa. All right, so keep on grinding on. Oh yes, sirree, Bob. Near, 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 near. And we break in all the stone. Later, dude. I hear it. I hear its slimy jumps coming towards me. Don't you do it. Don't you freaking do it. All right. Okay. 2 of 4 done. Times are tough, fam. Times are tough. And actually, truth be told, I should also be working on the center here as well. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode today, guys. After editing, perhaps not, but for real, in terms of the real time consumed, this will definitely be a longer episode. Because, like, you know, the builders thing is all fine and dandy, but to really make like that nice handcrafted feel, you know, to get that level of detail, the amount of attention it deserves, requires a personal touch, requires an idiot's touch, which is why I'm here. You just gotta have those moments. Okay, and burn through the rest of this. You know what we're gonna do? Because this is a lot of just busy work, I think I'm gonna time lapse some of this. So yeah, I'm gonna time lapse the rest of this, and you can see what's kind of going on, sort of, but you'll see the end result, which is, I guess, what everyone mostly cares about. But I don't know if this is necessarily the most thrilling of the contents for the YouTube. So we'll be back, and well, we'll time lapse the whole thing, but then we'll be back, and we'll definitely be running through what we did and kind of showcasing what has all changed. It'll also give me an opportunity to do some extra stuff without going too much overtime. Because the thing is, I do want to be somewhat mindful about the timing. So I will be right back. All right, guys. So we're back. I'm going to continue breaking these torches here as I go along. So that time lapse ended up taking significantly longer than I had originally intended for it to take, because a couple things happened. Number one, obviously with the mob spawns, that was pretty bad. But in general, there was also something wrong with the original circles that we made. I don't know where it went wrong, but I definitely did screw something up somewhere. And so what ended up happening was we had the outer glowstone layer of the circle that was not a consistent size. And so whenever I went to put down like the accents or whatever, it ended up causing some kind of weird issues where it wasn't lining up properly with the rest of it. So I was like, what's going on? And we found out that one part of the circle was thicker than the rest of the circle, which was weird because I'm pretty sure we checked literally exactly that, but I must not have done a proper job of it or something because it didn't work correctly. But anyways, in addition to that, we also took some time. We made ourselves some magnum torches. I'm under the sneaking suspicion that I might have overkilled it a little bit. You might have seen very briefly that we had some mineral trees now, which are special trees that grow in, I forget what the biome's called, but the Meg something or another. Meg's biome is what we're going to call it. So if you have Meg's biome, there's something called mineral trees. It's part of integrated dynamics. I have no idea anything about the mod, but yeah, we just happened to have the recipe that's like, you need mineral torches, and I was like, I don't want to figure out if I'm right or wrong about this. I'm just going to take care of it. So went ahead, made some these magnum torches. Not magnum torches, sorry, mega torches. But they act exactly like magnum torches work. It blocks 64 radius. I think, and this was more or less confirmed by chat, but it has a 64 radius where it blocks spawns. So that's why I'm taking out these torches here. We don't need them anymore. I believe it's spherical. I don't know if that's true. It may not be true, but I think it is spherical. And the implication there is that if it is spherical, the most distance you'll get out of it in terms of getting the most bang for your buck will end up being if you actually sit down and put them on the same plane. So you want to basically make sure that you're not vertically any different, or otherwise, like, you want to make sure it's pretty flat. I think that's true. It may be one of those things where it's indifferent to height a little bit. There are some of those just random things in Minecraft that both mod authors and actual just Minecraft just seem not to care too much about height. So I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know how that's the hardcore mechanics of this torch works. I really briefly looked up to see if I could find like the quick documentation for it. I couldn't find the proper one specifically for that. So I did see Torchmaster's mod, but I didn't see the proper thing for it. So I just don't know how that works. But either way, it does seem to be doing a good job. We of course are in a slime chunk, which is kind of goofy, and we'll kind of work around it. Once I clear all these torches out though, I just have to do one test to make sure that nothing will spawn, which is to wait for probably a night cycle to pass, but I'm pretty confident that the torches are working properly based on the fact that nothing is spawning right now. So I feel like that's a pretty good indication of, yeah, we're in pretty good shape. But in general, we'll be filling this out now with some Tinker's Construct stuff. I do not know if I'm going to be doing this yet, but there is also a chance that this is going to be the home to where we're going to put our auto sifting and all those things. And I know that some people are getting a little bit antsy about giving the head crumb to the auto siver. But yeah, well, I will get to that at some point. Oh, a bat spawn. I don't think a bat technically counts because it's not a hostile mob, but I would kind of prefer if literally nothing spawned. But bats, we are at that height level where bats will spawn, unfortunately, but I'm not seeing any slimes. I actually don't know if there's a way to prevent bats from spawning. Hold on, let me check that real quick before we call it a day, because I just don't know. Prevent bats. I guess it's just a matter of darkness. It's just too dark. So we'll have to do something to alleviate some of that darkness here. Maybe I'll make one more thing of accent here. I'm not sure. I kind of want to stay away from that if I can, but I might have to do it. I'm not sure how this is going to pan out. But all right, so either way, so next episode we will start putting down some smelteries. I already have kind of that whole thing kind of laid out here with these, but I'm going to do a little bit more accent work probably. Hang out with streams, kind of take care of that whole thing, and we'll go from there. Once we finish that, then we should be able to just kind of hop right into getting the smelteries online. They will not be perfect versions, but we'll kind of see how that all goes on. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, consider leaving a like rating down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and want to see what kind of comes up next, because we do have Tinker's Construct coming up. After we do Tinker's Construct, we have a couple other things to do in terms of actually getting back on track with our achievement book, because we have to make an enchantment thing too. I completely forgot. I do want to do enchantments because we're not, plebs anymore. We can actually afford to do that. So that'll be another thing that we need to do. But anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful, safe day. Take care and ciao for now. Bye, guys.